Hi there, Alita here from Amp Hair Extension Studio in Mishawaka, Indiana, and I just wanted to come and talk about a really fun new tool that I got. So I actually prefer Babyliss hair tools for everything that I use. Those are the blow dryers that I actually prefer to use. It's so funny because, I tried to get away from it. I tried to try other things. And when it all comes back to it, I always end up with this brand of anything hair tools. I wish that they had a long barrel curling iron. They don't. So currently my favorite curling iron for like long hair extensions like I've got is the Bioionic long barrel. But outside of that, anything Babyliss that I can get, I get it. So my flat iron at home is the OG Babyliss Nano Titanium. And I say it's the OG because I got it when my oldest son, who is 16 years old, was a year old. And I literally still have it. I probably could replace it, but it still works. So I'm like, why bother? So if you're wondering what this is a blow dry brush. And there's different ways to use this. This is more of a flat one. So honestly, what it's going to do is it's going to be a lot easier for you to get in there and get by your new growth or by your root area, get that dry, but also straighten it. So you can see that my natural hair is coarse, it's textured, it's curly. So when I sweat, even though I washed my hair yesterday, when I sweat, it ends up going back to its natural state. And so it's totally fine. However, the rest of my extensions stay pretty shiny and smooth because they are straight extensions. So I'm just going to play with this and see how it turns out. I was able to get a little bit of a bend in my bangs with it yesterday. This is not something that you're going to be able to go through and like really curl your hair with it. So it's not like an air wrap because it's not a round brush. It's more so that way you can really focus on getting straight and dry at the top area, which is key when you have extensions when you have hand-tied extensions, because it's very important that you make sure that the top of your wefts stay as dry as possible, as often as possible. So someone like me who sweats, if I sweat a lot, it's really actually pretty important for me to go ahead and make sure that that gets dry. But we don't always like to use a regular blow dryer, or the concentration of the heat can be kind of a lot. So what we do is we just make sure that we use a round brush and then we use a blow dryer. And I always say that that's what I do at home every day. And even though I have not straight hair and it's coarse and it's textured and it's frizzy, if I use a blow dryer and a round brush, it's key. I also love that the bristles are they're not exactly boar head bristle, but they've got like, it's not just regular brush, it's also like boar bristles, which I like that a lot. I do like how the air comes out. It's not super like harsh, and it doesn't get super hot. So I like all of that. And then it's the Nano Titanium. So this is titanium. It's not ceramic. And there's something about their titanium technology, the Babyliss titanium technology, that really helps your hair stay healthy and get shiny. So stay tuned. I'm going to show you the products that I use and what I do with the actual blow dryer. Okay, so I did work out this morning. My hair has been in a ponytail. I actually worked out last night too, so it's really extra like workout hair. And when I took it down, I can actually feel the dampness that I have back here. So I'm really glad that I'm doing this right now. So it's always key to keep your hair brushed and keep your extensions oiled. So we use Kevin Murphy, and the Kevin Murphy Young and oil, there's like no other oil like it. So I didn't always understand what it meant when it's formulated to be the skincare for your hair until I started using medical grade skincare. And so when you use the proper skincare and you use the proper hair care, you should never actually see skincare or hair care sitting on your skin or your face. It should always appear better. It should always look better because you're treating it, but you shouldn't see that you've got something on there. Obviously you can see my blush, and you can see where I've done my eyebrows. Aside from that, you can't see how many moisturizers I've put on, 3 of them. I used to use skincare that really actually just sat on your face and you could always see it. So I still have a dewy like hue. I just don't have what looks like something sitting on there. And I wake up in the morning looking the same exact way with the shiny skin. So that's kind of fun. The Young Again oil is the same. It doesn't matter how much of this oil you put on, it really just soaks in and goes into your hair. And that is very, very imperative and important because you don't want your hair to start looking and feeling oily. You want your hair to just take that oil on and do what it's supposed to do. It's a treatment oil, so it's also going to help treat your natural hair. So if you have any breakage or extra dryness, this will actually be like the medicine for that, let's say. So I have a lot of hair, so I use about 4 pumps of this. Sometimes less, sometimes more, but especially when I know that I'm going to be blow drying, I always make sure, rub it in my hands first. It should look pretty shiny. And then you're just going to, I put it on my natural hair. Some people with super extra fine hair probably couldn't. However, it's pretty important for me to get it on all of my hair just because my hair tends to be so dry. So I put it on first, and then this is kind of like what I use as my detangler when my hair is dry. So my oil is on. I'm gonna split it up. I felt a little spot back here that's tangly. So I'm gonna take my brush, my wet brush, and I am going to start brushing my hair. Now, it's really important, again, to make sure you are not brushing the top of your wefts. Hold on to those wefts, brush through it, get the tangles out. You'll see that I actually need a color. So I'm gonna probably get that done soon. All right, so you can already see that just by me brushing it and brushing it together, it looks a lot different and it looks a lot better already. So what I'm gonna do with this brush dryer, the other thing I'm gonna actually do is put some blow dry spray. Since I'm going to be doing some blow drying, I am going to use the Everlove blow dry spray by Kevin Murphy. I'm not gonna put a ton, but this works with the blow dryer, so it will help kind of style it and hold that style in. It's anti-humidity, anti-frizz, so it helps with the frizz of my hair. Kevin Murphy did just release the blow dry wash and rinse as well, and we've had really good results with that. It pairs well with this product. So this brush, as I said, is not going to be like a round brush per se, but it will give me body and volume, but I'm really focused more on getting my hair straightened out and smoothed together. So there's 3 different settings. There's a low, there's a high, and there's a cool. I prefer high. You could do low if that's easier for you, or like if you're just getting started. I'm gonna go with high, and I'm just gonna go through and really just kind of brush and shape it as it dries. And then back here, I'm really just going to make sure that I get right here at the top and just kind of make it all to come together and just get that extra dampness away. Should take me about 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, so you can see this is the side that I've smoothed out with the brush, and this is the side I haven't used on yet. So obviously, as I said, I could kind of get this back, and I actually really love that style where it's just like a soft wave back, and you could see that I could kind of turn it a little bit. I'm not getting a huge curl or a wave. It's really just to straighten it out with just a small bend in the front, and I love this look so much. I just think it's beautiful to be able to wear this thick, long hair straight like this. So the key though that I wanted to share with you is this one, on this side of my hair, it's my right side. If you're left-handed, this might be opposite for you, but on my right side, I was going back like this. So if I want to get a similar look, I can't do the same motion. I'm actually gonna have to go in and make it go upside down and do the same motion, just like with it being held differently, because of the hand that I'm holding it in. So you'll see that as I go to the next side. honestly, I love this look. I wouldn't do anything else to it. Maybe add some gray spray if I really care about my gray. You could add some texture by all means if you'd like. We have a fun, exciting new product coming that I want to texture with. I'll spray it on and show you guys. It'll just add some volume and some body, so that way it doesn't look like it's just laying flat. So even though you're wearing straight hair, you absolutely can add texture and fluff. So see the difference of the sides? One side has a little bit of extra texture and movement. This is like on its last leg. But here we go. This is my NBR style straight, and I really, really, really love just this light loose, wearing it back slightly. We use just a little bit of product, hardly anything at all, which is nice and imperative because if you're someone like me who sweats a lot and you have to do this a lot, you can do it a lot easier without heat. There you have it. If you have any questions, please let me know. To learn more about NBR, I would love to hear from you. Go ahead and click the link below and we will be happy to reach out to you. You guys have a wonderful day and happy styling. Oh, and if you're interested in any of the products that I showed you, there will be a way for you to get those as well. Linked below. Have a great day.